Alright, what's up guys? So we're going to do a little bit of a different video today. Normally I'm not one to check the forums, but last night I decided to check the forums, see what's posted. I know usually there's a lot of disagreements, a fair bit of drama, and yeah, I was just curious what there is and if maybe we could do like a video on providing reasonable and mature help without being a total troll, because I feel like a lot of people that go on the forums are trolls. And that's a big reason why I don't usually go on the forums. So hopefully this is helpful. The post sorry. The post I found last night was from a guy who went to either Icewind Dale or Dwarven Valley, and basically he was having trouble completing his quests because there was a PvP guy who was targeting him and killing him every time he entered the open world PvP zones. And I understand it's frustrating. I used to have that problem too back in the day when it was like a really big thing. So it's understandable in a way, but still, he made a bad decision. However, this situation is avoidable, so I'm going to answer that, but first, let's read his post. I got silenced in the game for 24 hours for insulting some griefer. If the game is going to allow people to grief other players and kill them over and over and over again when that player is trying to finish a mission, that happens to go into a PvP area, and that's some seriously dumb, by the way. Even when that player is being attacked and has told them that they are there to complete a mission, and please let me pick the item up and leave, to be killed 2 more times, then yeah, go yourself, Ark. Smiley face. That's about as dramatic as I'm ever gonna get. I'm not great for voiceovers. So let's switch over to the game, and I'm just hiding out with the ghosts. And we're gonna go over to Icewind Dale. Konig. Let's go. And we're gonna address this person's issue. And I'm gonna give you some mature advice on it because I understand what he's saying. He obviously means Icewind Dale or Dwarven Valley, one of the two, because they are the only 2 places that have open world PvP, to my knowledge anyways, which, I mean, I feel pretty confident that I know. And probably the reason he has to go in there is one of 2 reasons. The main reason being he took one of these PvP quests, which does require you to go, and sometimes you have to like kill golems or 10 towns or Arcane Brotherhood people, whatever, or you have to kill... no, there's something with the tablets. You have to collect tablets. I don't exactly remember. But these 2 quests will take you into that PvP zone. However, here's the interesting thing. Look at the rewards. Do you see any Icewind Dale currency? None at all. There is absolutely nothing that requires you or you even gain from doing these PvP quests. And the same goes for the other one. There's absolutely nothing to gain except a tiny little bit of XP, which, trust me, that is a really tiny amount, and 5 silver, which it takes 100 silver to make 1 gold. That's not a lot. So it's kind of a lot of work that doesn't really give you much reward. And on top of it, like, you know, it just... There's no reason you should be required or feel compelled to have to do it. It's only if you want to go in that PvP zone, but you don't miss out on anything by not doing those quests. So that's my first set of advice. My second set of advice is a lot of people go in there because it's easier to find black ice. And while that's true, there's a reason you can find more black ice in there than anywhere else. Because people don't want to go in there. They don't want to get killed. It's an open world PvP. You go in there, you're probably going to get killed by someone that's looking for easy kills. It's just, that is how open world PvP works. You can't really complain about it. So, as you can see, we're not in a PvP zone. This is just the regular playing map, right? And there's black ice, so we can just harvest it. Harvesting takes a while. It's kind of annoying. But, bam, got some black ice. 150 because I have the epic pick from like back when that pack was available. I don't think it's available anymore, but you can just continue it. One of the quests requires you to get 500, and I don't think this is going to give 500 even with my epic pickaxe, but we got 450 from that tiny little one. And then if we keep running around, usually you can find more black ice. It's actually not that hard to find. Here we go. See, what did I say? And then, at least for me, like I said, the normal pickaxe doesn't give you quite as much, but bam, there's my 500 black ice for whatever quest that requires you to get 500 black ice. But yeah, again, I mean, there's absolutely no reason you need to go to the PvP area, except one, for shortcuts, which it's not really a shortcut because there's a bridge right down the middle that doesn't flag you for PvP, and two, the PvP quests don't actually give you any campaign currency. So even if someone is sort of acting like a griefer, if it's an open world PvP area and you keep going back in there when you don't need to, you're kind of asking for it. And when you come to the border as well, it warns you crossing the magical border will flag you for PvP. And if you don't have enough time to read it, it does come up in your system notifications in your chat log. So with that addressed, hopefully that helps. I don't know if this guy's going to read it, but maybe I should like post a link in the comment section, and hopefully this helps. I understand it's frustrating. It's frustrating for anyone. I used to have that problem a lot. You know, I'm not a strong PvP player, at least not anymore. And unfortunately, I would go in there and I didn't really realize that I didn't need to go in there. So yeah, just play safe, read everything in detail, or if something is really frustrating you, ask someone about it, but you can ask in a nice way. We don't need all this hamster stuff going on, because I mean, it doesn't solve anything. So hopefully this helps, and I don't know if this is actually going to help anyone, but still, it's a fun video. It's different. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.